Today, I want to talk to you about the three ways you could figure out when a relationship ran its course. So, when the relationship is already done, like you could figure it out, like, is this a person that I need to release, or is this a person that I need to keep? So, a lot of times we stay in relationship for the longest time. They were supposed to be done like years ago. See, but there are some signs, and I want to talk to you about those signs, okay? The very first sign when you're in a relationship, you edit yourself to please the person. So what do I mean by that? You edit who you are, you edit your speech, you edit how you dress, you edit how you are feeling just so you could please them. So you start to change you in order to be something or someone that they quote unquote want. So when you do that, you're forgetting who you are and you're stuffing your feeling. You're suppressing how you feel. Any suppressed feeling will cause an explosion. Any suppressed feeling will cause an explosion. And that explosion will come at a price. The price will be maybe you find yourself angry, lashing out. You find yourself going off, maybe even going off on yourself because you didn't hear and listen to the red flags, or you didn't listen to yourself saying, you know what, this is not working out. I'm shrinking myself. I'm frustrated. I don't even know what's going on with this, right? So, and by the way, yes, there is a saying in Proverbs: good character bad company corrupts good character. Bad company corrupts good character. So you could be surrounding yourself with bad company, have a good character, and next thing you know, you're shifting and changing, and you're becoming like the person you're hanging out with. So just remember that somebody is being converted. Somebody is shifting and changing. The longer you stay in the relationship where you edit yourself, you're erasing yourself, you're becoming someone else, you're becoming what they want you to be, somebody's being converted. So, and you're not a copy, right? You're an original self. So that's the number one sign that I see, even in my own relationships, where I'm like, wait, why am I shifting and changing? Why am I editing the way I'm speaking? What is this all about? Okay, another thing is you're trying to educate people who don't want to change. You're trying to educate those who don't want to change and shift. So you're putting all your energy, you're putting all your finances, you're putting all everything you have trying to have someone shift and change, but they don't want to. So you're forcing and you're pleading with them, right? And all that it causes frustration. It causes frustration in yourself and it causes frustration in them. So, and a lot of times we try to do this. I think we're trying to save someone or rescue someone from a problem, and we stay in this relationship constantly. Maybe one day they'll change. Maybe this is different, and it's a subconscious thing. You know what I mean? For me, it's been a lot more subconscious than I thought. And the deeper issue, as you know, I go into the deeper issue between when they all started. When did I start wanting to actually change someone who didn't want to change? Well, growing up, I had two parents that had issues and problems, and I really wanted them to change, but I couldn't do it because I was a kid. And how can you change anybody, right? But subconsciously, this software, this program kept playing in my head that yes, you can, or you need to change, or you failed and now you need to change. It's all subconscious. So now when I see someone that don't that does not want to change, it's like, oh yes, now this is my time. This is my time to shift. This is my time to change them. This is my time. Doesn't work. All right. Believe me, I tried it. The third thing that happened, we expect people, not only we expect those who don't want to change, but we expect everyone to change and stay. We expect these people to change and we expect them to stay, meaning we expect them to be committed to a relationship that is striving when they want to be stagnant. So when you're expecting people to change and stay, you're wasting a lot of your time because people will not change for you and it will not stay for you. They stay for themselves, right? And this is really a false expectation and a false hope based on fear. You say, fear of what? Fear of being alone, fear of abandonment, Fear of thinking, man, it's been years since I've invested in this relationship, years since I've put into this. If I just stop now, what's going to happen to all that investment? That means I did wrong. That means I made a mistake. So we can't do that. So therefore, we keep on keeping on with this relationship that's not going anywhere. And with this business, it could be a business relationship, it could be a romantic relationship, whatever that is. It's not going anywhere because no one is shifting and changing. I mean, you got to look at yourself. So I'm going to tell you a few things that you can do in order for you to be able to recognize the sign and to do something with it too. Okay, the first thing you want to do is you want to risk speaking authentically. I say risk because if you're not used to speaking authentically, speaking your truth and standing up for yourself, it's going to be hard. And mind you, understand when you risk speaking authentically or you risk speaking of yourself, you're going to have resistance because people are used to, remember, they're trying to conform you and convert you into the person that they want you to be. So when you go away from that, they're going to resist that because they're feeling they're going to lose something. They're losing control. They're losing something. So they're going to resist. They're going to shame you, blame you, and all that. So, but one of the things you want to do is you want to risk. You want to risk. You want to practice doing that. And then look at this, look at the response. And the response will tell you a lot. My point number two. What you need to do is you need to review what they say with their action. You need to review what they say by their action. You need to review what they say by their action. Why do I say that? Because people say things. They're going to come to you and say, oh, I'm so sorry. But yet their story is going to be followed up with the same attack or the same trying to convert you or the same trying to tell you that they are going to change, but they really don't want to change. So it's interesting that when you stand up for yourself, one thing that follows is seduction to bring you back in. So you see, with the vicious cycle of rescue rescue and victim, someone needs to be seduced to come back as a rescuer, and somebody needs to be seduced that they're still a victim. So you see, so when I say review their action, review what they're saying with their action, I make sure that those matches because you're going to get the best speech ever to keep you stuck in this stagnant, not going anywhere relationship. People are going to tell you, yes, this time I'm changing. Believe me, I've seen the light, right? They're going to even shed tears. But a week from now, you're still dealing with the same problem, same financial situation, same relationship situation, same spiritual, same health situation that is not going anywhere. So don't go for the speech. Go with the action that speaks. Okay. Lastly, we need to release expectation of those who do not want to change. You need to release the expectation for them to change. If you do not release them, you're going to receive harm. You're going to if you don't release the help that you're giving them, you're going to receive harm. And a lot of people, and even people that try, I'll say parents that try to save their kids are like going through a lot and they're doing everything for them, paying their bills, paying everything. Man, I'm going to save the person. At the end, they're the one that get hurt, right? You need to help people to be responsible for their own side of the street, right? You need to allow people that don't want to change to let them go because you're not the God, you're not the fool, you're not their savior. So let them be able to learn from their mistake, learn from their pain, and let them go. Because if you don't let them go, they will not be able to get what they need. And you won't be able to receive someone that actually wants to change. So you're retaining your success, your progress, your everything, because you're holding on to those that don't want to change. It's like holding on to an anchor and you're trying to run a race. Now you have everybody else that's racing. Imagine this, you're about to run race. Everybody got their shoes on, they're ready to go. But yet you have these anchors, these big, huge weight there. And you're running, but you're not going very far. And you're wondering why. Because the team that you're running against are free to run. They're running with people like them. They have the same equipment, same shoes, same everything. They're running the same way. But you are holding back because you're holding on to these weight, holding on to these different relationships that are not taking you anywhere. Then you want to ask yourself, why do I do that? Is it that I'm afraid of moving forward? Is it that I'm afraid of being successful? Because if you are afraid of success, afraid of love, afraid of whatever you're afraid of, you're going to make sure that you have people around you that don't want to change. You want to make sure that you have people around you that you're trying to change but don't want to change. You're fooling yourself by having anchors in your life so you don't move forward. So maybe because you're afraid of moving forward. See, that's a huge aha moment for you to be able to open your eyes to see the people you've placing in your life to stop you from moving forward. All right. Again, risk speaking authentically, review what they are saying with what their action are saying, and then release the false expectation and hope that they will change one day. That's what I wanted to share with you. Please do share and comment, and I will talk to you later.